think it's really important for Western countries to support the global South in the transition to the green economy.
Okay.
So that's kind of a huge issue. We talked on a lot about individual action that both. So hold on. Let me just say that individual action, as I said, it's not our entire responsibility to be making systematic change to the plastic pollution crisis, but we can still take individual action, and I think it's really been powerful. We've seen powerful examples of it that I've shared already.
Right.
But as we also transition our own, like Western societies, we try to build on efficiencies in the collection system, we also need to be supporting developing countries for major reasons like plastic pollution. Well, okay, here's a big fact. About 51% of all of our world's plastic production is in Asia, and they are producing items for us to be using, in our countries. And so,
Right.
and so we're producing something in an area that doesn't have strong regulation, doesn't have strong environmental infrastructure, and then polluting their environment for our own benefit. So actually, in an equity point of view, we do have a responsibility to be supporting better policy, better infrastructure.
Right.
There.
And can you be specific for what is the global South?
Sure. Yeah, we're thinking like Southeast Asia, basically lower to kind of middle income countries. I wouldn't necessarily include middle income, but like lower income countries. So we're thinking a lot of places, most of the countries in sub-Saharan Africa, a lot of the countries in Southeast Asia, places in Latin America. And also thinking about, the global North, as we call it. We have been major emitters of greenhouse gases, which are huge. So with plastic production, extraction of the petroleum, we're contributing so much to carbon dioxide emissions. And so we're emitting so much of the world's carbon dioxide, and yet where are the carbon sinks? They are in places like Brazil, Congo, and Indonesia, these lower income and middle income countries. These rainforests are doing the heavy lifting for carbon dioxide removal for the benefit of all of us, right? So if I'm dumping plastic into the river in Myanmar as well, this is also something to think about, how we're all connected. It's going into a river that's connected to the Indian Ocean, basically, which is connected to all the other oceans. And we're fishing out of all these oceans. We're consuming plastic from fish, all the time. So we're all interconnected, and it's super important as as countries who are emitting more, and also as countries who have historically extracted natural resources from the global South for our own benefit. It's an equity responsibility here that we need to be investing for the collective benefit of all of us.